you? Welcome to my channel, Dr. Deepa Dahake, NEET Biology, and I am Dr. Deepa Dahake, Director at Biozone Classes. And for today's session, we discuss about the linkage, recombination, as well as the chromosomal theory of inheritance. But before that, मैं आपको first answers provide करूँगी last sessions के, and then I will ask the 3 questions for today's quiz. And then we will continue with our today's session. So 3 answers for yesterday's quiz are the question for question 1. The answer is option D is correct. That is 1856 to 63. Mendel performed his work. The second option is for question is related with the allele. So the correct option is the different molecular forms of gene, and the third option, correct option is the pod length. So these are the 3 questions, 3 answers for the yesterday quiz. And now we come towards the today's quiz. So the question for today's quiz are: question 1, which Mendelian idea is depicted by a cross in which the F1 generation resembles both the parents? A. Law of dominance. B. Inheritance of one gene. C. Codominance. D. Incomplete dominance. Second question is, a test cross is carried out to option A, determine the genotype of a plant at F2. B. Predict whether 2 traits are linked. C. Assess the number of alleles of a gene. And D option is, determine whether 2 species or varieties will breed successfully. Question 3, the genotype of a plant showing the dominant phenotype can be determined by A. Test cross, B. Dihybrid cross, C. Pedigree analysis, and D. Beck cross. So students, let's begin with today's session. First, for today, we discuss about the chromosomal theory of inheritance. As in last session, we completed the 3 laws of principles as well as the dihybrid cross or 2 gene inheritance, and now we come towards the chromosomal theory of inheritance. Here you remember in first half of this chapter, we totally related with the Mendelian inheritance, and later when the chromosomes were discovered. So after the discovery of chromosome, you remember the Sutton and Boveri, there are 2 scientists. So Sutton and Boveri, you remember, Sutton and Boveri provided the knowledge, combined the knowledge of chromosomal analysis and that knowledge of chromosomal analysis as well as chromosomal behavior during the process of meiosis division. That knowledge they combined with the inheritance principles of Mendel's and proposed one new theory. That theory is called as chromosomal theory of inheritance. So for upcoming NEET exam, you must remember that this theory was proposed by Sutton and Boveri. Now during this theory, what the Sutton and Boveri performed the experiment. So actually this is the entire theoretical part. So as it is, I summarize here. Both Sutton and Boveri studied the analysis of chromosomal behavior during meiosis division. So we all are knowing meiosis is a reduction division, and the meiosis is completed in 2 phases, meiosis 1, meiosis 2. And during the meiosis, prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase 1 in 2 parts में divided है. These phases are completed. So predominantly Sutton and Boveri observe that how the chromosome show the behavior during the process of meiosis 1, particularly prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1 and telophase 1. And after that they observe that some functional units are located on the chromosomes. These functional units are called as genes, and whatever behavior of gene as a factor explained by Mendel, the same behavior also shown by the chromosomes during the process of meiosis division. So finally they conclude that whether the Mendel explained the factors and whether they observe the behavior of chromosome, the behavior of chromosome and behavior of gene, और Mendel ने उसके लिए word use किया था factor. So behavior of factor and behavior of chromosome both are parallel to each other, and then finally the Sutton and Boveri proposed the theory of chromosomal chromosomal theory of inheritance. तो ये part याद रखिएगा. In this part NCERT, you go through the NCERT. I am not going to show that chart here because that chart or that diagram is only explaining the phases of meiosis. So that diagram is only for the revision purpose of the meiosis division, that how in meiosis metaphase, anaphase, telophase are take place. So for that purpose this chart is provided. So that thing you remember. Now when the Sutton and Boveri proposed the chromosomal theory of inheritance, so to provide a experimental proof, so here you remember, now we come towards the experimental proof for the chromosomal theory of inheritance. तो अब यहाँ पर आप जब स्टडी करेंगे तो याद रखिए द थॉमस हंट मॉर्गन और टी.एच. मॉर्गन, you remember. So Thomas Hunt Morgan, or in short we call as T.H. Morgan. So T.H. Morgan first time provide the experimental proof for chromosomal theory of inheritance, and the progeny or the cells which used by the T.H. Morgan. So you remember the entire work of T.H. Morgan is predominantly based on the fruit fly that is scientifically called as Drosophila melanogaster. So why the Morgan used Drosophila for his experiment? That part you remember. So first you remember Drosophila, or commonly we say fruit fly, show the sexual dimorphism. That means the male and female individuals are entirely separate. And one thing again, diagrammatic part is there. Remember, the females are greater than the male individuals in fruit fly. Second reason for selecting the Drosophila is the lifespan is very small, and that lifespan you remember it is only of a 2 week. So within a short time duration a huge number of generation can be studied. The third reason, the fruit fly can be grow on any kind of nutritive medium, so specific requirements are not required, not essential. And fourth, during the one mating a huge number of progenies are produces. So these are some reasons because of that the T.H. Morgan used Drosophila for his experiment. So you only for objective purpose you remember the T.H. Morgan gave the experimental proof for chromosomal theory of inheritance, and secondly performed the experiment on Drosophila melanogaster. So with this now we come towards how the chromosomes play a significant role in the process of inheritance, and the characters are transferred from generation to generation. So when we study about the behavior of chromosome, so the new discoveries will be there that are called as the linkage and recombination. अब यहाँ पर हम लोग समझते हैं कि what is linkage and what is recombination. Recombination means, students, you remember very well, whenever the gametes or chromosomes comes in contact, they fuse and they will responsible for the formation of new combination. So here in terms of chromosomes when we study, then the phenomena is called as recombination. And recombination आप class 11th में you recall the meiosis division, Pectine stage of the prophase 1. In Pectine stage हम study करते हैं crossing over is take place. So the phenomena of crossing over and chiasma formation, that is responsible for the process of recombination. So first we study here the linkage. Linkage means simple terms में याद रखिए. Again the linkage also discovered by T.H. Morgan. And when we study about the linkage, so for linkage you remember the process of presence of linked gene on a chromosome. That process or that phenomena you remember, the phenomena of presence of linked gene is called as linkage. Now जब आप ये linkage study करेंगे, so एक question raised होता है mind में कि what does we understand by the linked genes. So linked genes का meaning क्या होगा कि suppose we draw this chromosome and over this chromosome the number of genes are located, but when the two genes are placed very closely, secondly these two genes comes from the same parent, and third you remember the genes when have a tendency to transfer as it is from parents to next generation or even generation after generation. When these two genes can't be isolated or can't be displaced from each other, then these genes are called as linked genes. So here you remember linked genes means क्या हुआ आपका, the genes which are closely present or closely associated and they as it is transfer from one generation to other generation. those genes are called as linked genes, and the phenomena of presence of such linked gene is called as linkage. For linkage and recombination, अब यहाँ पे याद रखिए, example is provided which used by the T.H. Morgan in his experiment. Recombination का simple meaning याद रखिएगा, when the chromosomes are undergoes in crossing over phenomena, so upon crossing over they will result in the formation of new combination, that is called as non-parental combinations. NCERT states non-parental combinations or recombinant. So non-parental combination means when the new combinations are produced. So those new combination upon crossing over when results, then that is called as recombination. So simple thing you remember that. So here linkage and recombination में one chart is provided that explain the two possibilities or two conditions are provided in cross A and cross B. So you go through that chart displays over the screen. So here you remember in cross A में आप देखेंगे कि gene W and M आप study करते हैं. So here you remember when we study the cross A. So for cross A, Morgan select the yellow body and white eye females. He crossed with the brown body and red eye male. You go through that display chart. So now in that chart you appear that the parental combination F2 generation पे stress करिएगा chart में. Two genes are closely related. In females genes में plus का sign नहीं है. But if you observe the male individuals, so in male individual you appear this kind of structure, that is W plus. The plus sign you remember, plus sign indicate the wild nature or wild character. So that part also you remember. And now यहाँ पे आप याद रखिए cross A, when we study the cross A, so parental and non-parental or recombinant combinations पे ध्यान दीजिएगा and mug up this percentage as it is, because this is the only important part for your upcoming NEET exam. So in cross A, what is the cross A? Both the genes आप देखिए parental में female Drosophila और male Drosophila. Both the genes are present at a close. तो यहाँ पे चार्ट में आप देख सकते हैं कि दोनों genes कैसे closely associate. So the closely associate gene never be undergoes in recombination. Because of that क्या होगा, जो parental combination है और non recombinant they remain as it is. So 98.7% combinations आपको कैसे मिलेंगे, exactly similar with parents. So they are parental combination. Only there is a chance of 1.3% that these chromosomes will be undergoes in recombination. So upon that the non-parental or recombinants are formed. So recombination means when the genes exchange their part or chromosome exchange their part with the homologous pair of chromosome, then it is called as recombination. So this thing you remember for the cross A position. Besides that the cross B is provided. Cross B में again याद रखिएगा, in cross B if you come towards the proportion, so cross B you remember the genes position क्या है cross B के लिए, parental chromosomes appear करिए. In cross B both the chromosomes are placed at a displaced position or the distance between the gene is increases. Because of that the process of crossing over भी क्या होगा आपका, rate of crossing over is also increases. So this part you remember, when the genes placed at distance the parental combinations are formed 62.8%, and when the recombination if we observe, so recombinants you remember recombinants are increases because the distance between the gene is also increases. So here you remember when the distance between the gene increases the rate of frequency of recombination or crossing over also increases. तो here you remember recombinant कितना produce हुआ है आपका 37.2%. So these percentage only you remember for that upcoming NEET exam purpose. Okay. Now we come towards the Alfred Strint 1. So Alfred Strint 1, this question already asked for last year. So here you remember when we explain the statement of Alfred Strint 1. So here you remember he studied or he worked on the frequency of gene recombination. So what is frequency of gene recombination? यहाँ पे आप simply याद रखिए, when genes placed closely, clear? That means distance low when the distance is low, at that time you remember the crossing over frequency or the Sturtevant states recombination frequencies are also low, and if the frequency of the recombination is high, so high frequency is appear when distance between both gene is high. So you remember, when the distance is greater, then the frequency of recombination is increases. When the distance is low or the genes are closely related, then the frequency of recombination goes down. So this part you remember, and this frequencies of gene recombination predominantly कहाँ पर use होते हैं ये भी याद रखिए. These frequency of recombinations are predominantly used in preparation of chromosome map, or the chromosome maps are also called as gene map. So chromosome map are mainly based on the frequency of gene recombination. So that part you remember. So again whatever आज हम लोगों ने discuss किया है, short parts I am taking in this session because this is one of the most important chapter है. Secondly, children are having too much confusion, so at instead I am not going to explain the too much topics for this every session. तो यहाँ पर आप देखिए क्रोमोसोमल थ्योरी को आपने स्टडी किया है, साइंटिस्ट का नेम याद रखिए. नाउ व्हाई द क्रोमोसोमल थ्योरी प्रपोज बाय सटन एंड बोवेरी, वहां पर आप एनसीईआरटी में रीड करेंगे. दैट इज एक्चुअली द थ्योरी पार्ट कि व्हाई द मेंडेलियन इनहेरिटेंस आर नॉट रिकॉग्नाइज्ड, मेंडेलियन प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ इनहेरिटेंस एंड मेंडल वर्क not recognized for the multiple years. So that you study ki 3 different reasons are there, and then after we study the chromosomal theory, then T.H. Morgan select the Drosophila for his experimental proof. So why he select the Drosophila, that you also keep in mind, and among the 4 reasons you predominantly remember these 2 reasons for that Drosophila is select. And then we come towards the linkage and recombination. So if you study very well meiosis division in class 11, so you study the recombination or crossing over detail in that chapter. So at that part आप याद रखिए linkage and recombination को भी हम study करते हैं. Recombinase enzyme is also provided, name is provided. So that part you remember. The feature of Drosophila is selected, that you remember very well. Frequencies of recombination बहुत अच्छे से याद रखिए. And this question already asked last year in NEET exam. So but again you recall this statement and the relation of percentage of frequencies as well as the distance between the gene. So now we finish that session for the today's, and from next session we will continue with some another small topics of the same chapter, that is polygenic inheritance, pleiotropy, sex determination. Number of small topics are there, so that we will discuss. ठीक है, by that time आप लोग चैनल के साथ कनेक्ट रहिए. The students, again I am saying, some of the students are connected today itself, so they can go through the last videos. और आपको कंटेंट अच्छा लग रहा है, डाउट्स क्लियर हो रहे हैं, तो आप चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए, लाइक माय वीडियोस. And again I am kindly request to all the students कि if you face any difficulty, किसी भी टॉपिक में डिफिकल्टी आपको आ रही है, कहीं प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग क्वेश्चंस में डिफिकल्टी आ रही है, so you feel free to ask those doubt and write in comment box. So by that time connect with my channel. Stay blessed and stay motivated.